Welcome to the newest Yo Spill video. So today, what we are going to get into that you guys seen a long time ago, we made 400 horsepower. It is our 1991 Spirit RT. Well, since the last time you guys seen it, it was a stock motor, it was a stock transmission. All it had was a Cometic head gasket and some ARP head studs. What we have done now is we built a Stroker 2.5 bottom end. It is a cast iron block. It has forged pistons and forged rods. And we had Delta, shout out to John from Delta, make us a set of 272 regrinds for it. So, of course, my brother moved up here to Pennsylvania. Now I have. And the car was shipped up here. The transmission before, factory, no LSD, nothing fancy. It had a comp stage 3 clutch. What we did now is we had a Turbo Dodge company build us a transmission for it. It has LSD, it has a new clutch, it has the 2.5 bottom end, and what we've been doing is getting the head ready to put on the block. We have a set of L19 head studs for it. We have a new Cometic 50 or .51 crush head gasket and everything we need. This car is also getting a turbo upgrade. The old eBay 3071 is coming off. We have a Garrett 3482 or something like that. We have a ported exhaust manifold. Like I said, we have a built transmission. We also still have the same clutch. So now we'll be able to spin both tires, and our goal is around 600 horsepower. We are on the 85. We do have injectors if we need to upgrade. I believe we have 1250s or 11 or 1650s right now. So let's get right into the video. Hope you guys enjoy, and if you guys like Turbo Dodge content, stick around, because that 63 Valiant right there should be getting an SRT4 swap pretty soon. Come on, Lou. Lou's out here enjoying this wonderful weather. Has his little lazy bone jacket on. Lou, what are we doing today? We're gonna get into the shop. I guess Lou was saying, yeah, we're gonna get into the shop and put this car together. All right, guys, so it's been a few hours. You guys will see this moments after the last clip. We went and checked out a local basketball game for the State College Bucknell that's local to us now. We won. We're still in the championship. It's a lose, you get kicked out of the tournament. So now we're back. We're going to get back to work on the Spirit RT. Like I was saying earlier, this is a custom 2.5 stroker T3 motor. If you don't know what that is, Google it. They only came in 2.2 liters. So this is a 2.5 stroker. Over here, if you haven't watched the video before, this is our first gen ACR TE37s, fully built 2 liter, custom intake manifold, has a GT2860 down here. This car made over 400 horsepower before. This car is actually set up to autocross. It has a full cage, harnesses. There was a seat, we removed it so that it's much easier to drive. And if you don't know this car, this is our CSX, which we recently got some RPF ones for. If you guys are noticing a trend, I really like nice wheels. These RPF ones look really good on here. And this is a 420A swapped with a Borg Warner big boy on there. We're going to actually be pulling this car apart soon to check over the motor. Like I said in a previous video, I believe we hurt the motor at some point. We did lose oil pressure in the head due to a malfunction when we were putting it together. I didn't put it together personally, the head on the car, but that's neither here or there. As you can tell, the fuel lines and everything are all AN, custom fuel rail, custom intake manifold, custom header. The car does have Crowder cams in it. It's a piston and rod motor. So this car should make, you know, somewhere in the range of 400 horsepower. The only thing holding this car back is the factory distributor. It is using the factory 8-valve computer, so it's kind of held back. But we do have a Mega Squirt for this car. This car, I believe, already has a Mega Squirt on it. And then the Spirit is still factory ECU, factory flashed ECU. A good friend, Stephen Morris, tunes this car for us. Like I said before, it made 404 horsepower the way it was before. Stock motor with just a head studs and a head gasket. We are still going stock head, but it does have a set of Delta cams and the 2.5 stroker bottom end. So let's get back to finishing this car, and hopefully we will get it started in this video tonight. All right, guys, so I just learned something new to myself. There is actually a tool to measure the tension of your timing belt. I've never personally seen one of these before, but apparently a common issue with these motors is the timing belt jumping teeth. So we have these extra pulleys right here, extra pulley over here. We have our tensioner down there, and we are going to put this belt at between 95 and 105, I would guess, foot-pounds. Yeah, foot-pounds and Newton meters is what this thing reads. So if you guys have a timing belt and it's too high, new, or a used belt, there's actually a tension you should use. The more you know. All right, guys, so I set it right at 100. You see the tensioner, well, you can't really see, it's unfocused, but you see the Allen key down there to set this at 100. So the proper technique is to put it where you want it, or where your manufacturer spec is, and then you tighten the tensioner down, rotate the motor 3 times, and then put it back on here and check that it's still within spec of your OEM manufacturer. And this will guarantee that your timing belt is not too loose or too tight. Alright guys, so from the last clip, we got the intake manifold installed. You have the fuel rail, all the injectors. This car is on E85 as I mentioned earlier in the video. We have the turbo, the downpipe, intercooler piping, and what we are going to do right now, you can see there's no serpentine on it yet, but we're going to give it a first start because timing on these motors is a headache. It is a pain to do, and a lot of people have it off a lot, even though there are marks in the cams to hold it in place, but you have to take the whole bottom piece apart so you can line up the dot with the mark on the I guess front cover, and then your cam sensor is actually all the way over here. I mean your crank sensor is actually all the way over here in the transmission, and your cam sensor actually mounts right here on top of the head. It's very much not like a Honda or anything. So let's get to the first start. Yeah, so guys, with the goal of 600-700 horsepower with this car, we have a MagnaFuel 750 with a inline filter. As you see, all A inlines. We're gonna get to the first start right now. Go. I was told this thing starts on the first start. He doesn't seem very confident. 4 primes. The head doesn't sound very good. So guys, we got told that we can blow up 2 liters. Back to what I was saying. We got told that we have 2 built 2 liters to blow up before we're allowed the 2.4 swap our first gen. Seeing how we love 2.4 swapping everything. We have 2 built 2 liters to blow up. So, turbo's still spooling. I don't know if you can hear that in the video. But, spirit runs, neon runs. Now we have to fix the old school clutch cables. They have pull style clutch cables where you have to self-adjuster under the dash. And then it goes right here in the transmission. This car is the same thing, just a little bit older. Goes down here. I don't know how well you're going to see that in the video, but both of them don't work properly. And that car has a twin disc in it, so it definitely needs that. And this car, you can't even stick into gear right now. So they both run, but we can't drive them yet. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Lou, what do you think? Lou's a good shop dog. Till the next one, guys.